Hmm. Okay, this next topic is called "Is Morality Grounded in God?" And the reason why I bring this one up is because, like I said, I participate in a lot of debates, and a lot of times the Christian will say, atheists don't have any basis for morality, and they're basically borrowing from the worldview of the Christian, or yeah, from the Christian, and it's like, I don't think so. I think I have a basis, but so every one of these topics, there could be a subtopic based on what's interesting. But there's something on here on this topic that I'd really love to ask you, Kent.
Okay.
I don't understand. From my perspective, I think you're doing something really dishonest, and this is ongoing in your entire ministry, and that is that your doctorate degree.
I thought we were going to talk about morality.
Yeah, no. See, I would like to. I don't know how you can do. I don't know how you can claim to have a doctorate degree because I don't even like. I would like to have credentials, but I could not do what you did. I could not go to what I would consider a diploma mill to claim that.
Well, now let's take one topic at a time here. I worked very hard for my degree. I don't consider it a diploma mill. I spent years doing all the courses, finishing all the stuff, writing all the papers, writing a dissertation. It wasn't like you pay them $20 and they send you a degree, though there are places like that. I understand. And if people don't like my degree, then don't call me doctor. It's not a big deal to me. It doesn't matter at all. But it's not being dishonest. I worked very hard. My dissertation for my last doctorate degree is right here in my hand. It's the book I wrote, What on Earth is About to Happen, 276 pages. We published it. It's a dissertation on end times, which is what the degree was about, a Bible degree. So it doesn't matter if I have a doctor's degree. Why would anybody care?
Well, because
Harvard, Princeton, and Yale were not accredited when they first began. Most colleges start off not accredited. They have to earn their accreditation. I don't know when Harvard got it, or if they did. Someone told me today they did get accredited. Okay, you don't need to be accredited. Man, it's Harvard. You graduated from Harvard. I mean, the name speaks for itself. So I'm not being dishonest at all. If you don't like my degree, don't call me doctor, but don't say I'm dishonest. I have a doctor's degree from Patriot University.
Okay. Can I explain myself a little bit?
Sure.
On this? Okay, so there is a logical fallacy called ambiguity or equivocation where you use one word to confuse and sound like something else. So in the world, there are professionals who go through a lot of training and they get this credential called a Ph.D. and it's very difficult to get. And I understand that you would like some credentials, and so to me, this is a huge shortcut. I mean, I looked into getting a PhD myself, and I figured it's going to cost maybe $60,000 to $90,000. I said it's not worth it. And I see here that your school will give it for $3,000.
Oh, I don't know what the cost is. It doesn't matter.
It does. No, it does matter. It does matter because what happens is PhD means something, and you're basically using that to say, hey, I got the same thing. When you use PhD, you're trying to say my PhD is like a Harvard PhD or like any other PhD, and it's not.
I didn't say it's like a Harvard PhD. There's a lot of people who graduate who can get a PhD who still believe they came from a rock. I don't think they're intelligent at all. I think that's stupid. I think that's capital S stupid. But I call them doctor. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. I don't know where they get their degree. It doesn't matter. Patriot University was for many years part of a church in Colorado Springs. Then they moved later out independent to be in a house, a 3-bedroom house out in Salida, Colorado. I've never been there, but I was at the church in Colorado Springs when it was there for many years. Started in 1978, the college did. All colleges start off small and gradually grow. Pensacola Junior College here in town recently became Pensacola State University, State College. Okay, I don't care if somebody graduated from there before it became a state college. Like I went to Illinois Central College, a secular school in East Peoria, Illinois. The first or second year it opened, and they were all meeting in trailers. They had no buildings at all. Is that because of meeting in a trailer? Does that mean that the classes I took there are no good?
This Patriot University, though, it's you know, again, they're saying they're a university. What kind of university means something to people, and it's usually even bigger than a college. And this university is a single wide manufactured home. They don't have any faculty. There's no, I mean, there's like, what, 2 or 3 people, just the president or whatever. There's no faculty at all. Again, it's playing on the word, like, you know what university is, and we're a university. No, it's not a university. It's not a university.
Okay.
And
first of all, hang on. I don't think you get to make that decision. You could call yourself a university if you want. I think you'll find the Morris in Minnesota has a little tiny university with less than 2,000 students, where one of the major evolutionists is that I've debated once. So what? I don't care. He's in the Expelled movie. I forget his name right now. It's come on, I wrote the book, Whose Mouths Must Be Stopped. We need to get that book, by the way. I need to get that printed. Anyway, but he's got less than 2,000 students. Okay, but still, it's a university. Okay, so University of West Florida here has about less than 10,000 students. Some universities have 60,000. If you don't like the word, that is an extremely poor argument, and you know that.
They don't even have, but they don't even have a staff. They don't even have Ph.D. staff.
I have been to universities many times and toured through them, and find out they will have, let's say, where they can major in Chinese. Okay, you go to Harvard University and major in Chinese. They have 3 students and 1 teacher, and they're meeting in a closet. But the person can say, I have a degree from Harvard in Chinese.
Yeah.
Even though the Chinese department would fit in a closet. I don't care. Why would you even bring this up? This is silly. This is an ad hominem attack.
No, it's not. No, it's not ad hominem. This is very serious, because, like I said, I think it's dishonest.
To you. It's not serious to most people. I'm perfectly honest. But listen carefully. I have a Ph.D. from Patriot University in Colorado Springs. There were 25 graduates the year I graduated. I don't know what they're doing now. They could close down. It wouldn't matter. When I went there, that's what they had. And I learned a lot from the degree.
Well, I know you probably learned a lot, but the thing is, it's not a real Ph.D.
Okay. Then don't call me doctor. Call me Kent. Let's go on to the discussion. What's the next question?
Well, let me ask you, is it accredited also?
No. Are you kidding? In order to be accredited, they'd have to teach people they came from Iraq.
That's not true. I went to a Baptist seminary that was accredited.
And is your degree any good?
What do you mean, is it any good? It's accredited.
Whoa, accredited by whom?
It's called TRACS. It's an evangelical Christian organization.
Are there different, how many different accrediting organizations are there in America, would you guess?
Probably a whole bunch. But the thing is, Patriot University does claim to have accreditation by a certain company, and that certain company is known to accredit a bunch of diploma mills. In fact, they actually got a fine and had to change their name because they got busted certifying a bogus college.
Okay, Theodore does our website here. He's sitting here. Theodore, let's you and I start an accrediting agency, and we'll vote to accreditate Patriot right now. All in favor of accrediting Patriot, say aye. Aye. It's unanimous.
Yeah.
Patriot is now accredited. There you go. Next topic.
Okay. Let me look through my notes here for the next one.
But for the record, Bernie, that's usually considered a desperate attempt on a low blow to get into that type of thing. I didn't ask where your degree was from. You volunteered that.
No, I don't think it's low blow. I think it's like I said, I almost considered going to this Columbia Evangelical Seminary, the one James White went to, and I almost went there to save a lot of money. And I thought, I cannot do it because of the accreditation. I mean, the accreditation is a joke. It's really a diploma mill. Just because you paid $2,000 does. I know you learned something, but it's obvious. I mean, it's not fooling anybody.
Okay, call me Kent. Let's go on.
Okay. Hey, well, hey, on the topic of documentation, I was, researching you a lot on the internet, and there's a lot of chatter about your dissertation for your PhD. Is that available? Can people get that, or is that not available?
I don't know where it's available. I have nothing to hide about it. My dissertation for my last degree is right here in my hand. It's my book I wrote, What on Earth is About to Happen. It's standard to do a dissertation for a doctor's degree.
Are you also saying that you have an honorary doctorate degree?
Yes, I have 4 doctor's degrees. 3 of them earned, 1 honorary.
Are three of them are all 3 from Patriot?
No, 2 from Patriot. Only 2 from Patriot, but all from Bible colleges, all from non-accredited by the secular establishment.
So what's the other university what's the third university then, or what's the one besides Patriot that you earned a degree in?
Well, none of them are accredited, so don't worry about it. You wouldn't accept it even if I got one from Harvard and became a creationist. You would still think I'm crazy.
Yeah, but you can tell me what the name is, right? Come on.
Well, I could tell you all kinds of things, but it wouldn't do any good.
Come on, Kent. I want to ask you. Come on, Kent. I want to ask you what that university is.
Go ahead and ask all you want. I'll publish it one of these days. It doesn't matter.
Okay, what about the honorary one? Can you tell me the university for that one?
There are all kinds of people with degrees from major universities who are young Earth creationists. Watch the Expelled movie, and you'll see.
But in your thesis, you said you have those Ph.D.s, but you're not giving a reference to what the university is. You're mentioning it, but you're not giving. It's like you're not giving references. You're not giving footnotes.
Okay, forget them then. Call me Bubba.
Darn, I wanted to find out what it was.
I'm sure you do.
Okay, so sorry, we got off track there.
Yeah, we're off track. That's okay.
We're out of time. Do you want to summarize anything before we say goodbye?
No, that's pretty well it. My videos cover it all, and my position is real simple and real solid. God made the world, just like He said He did, and He's obligated, if He did it, and He's going to hold us accountable for any rules that He makes. He's obligated to publish those rules and to preserve them and post them. And I think He did in the Bible. I take that to be the Word of God. I think it's scientifically accurate. I don't think anything we've said in the last couple hours has proven anything not accurate. I can't prove it's true, but you haven't proven it's not true. An instantaneous creation of plants and animals within a few days of each other was going to work just fine.
Well, I have proven the Bible God does not exist in my booklet.
Oh, okay. I need to read your booklet then. Wow.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to try to remember to send you a copy. I'm going to send you a free copy.
What am I going to do if he doesn't exist? Man, that's going to be awful. Okay.
If I send you a copy, will you promise not to just burn it or something? I mean, would you?
Oh, no. I have a whole shelf of books like that. I would be honored to get it.
Okay, it's really small. I made it small on purpose. It's easy to read and stuff. It's very quick.
I read fast. I read pretty well, so no problem. All right.
All right, Ken, again, I appreciate it. So thanks for not having hard feelings with my questions, and I appreciate your call.
Oh, yeah, thanks a lot. All right.
Talk to you later. Bye.
All right, bye-bye.